Hey, my Virgos, welcome to your May 2025 quick read. This Tarotscope is going to cover your general, career, and love life. So let's get in. We got a lot to cover. What does Virgo need to know about May 2025? What will my Virgos experience in May 2025? Spirit, make it abundantly clear for my Virgos. Sun, Moon, and Rising. 8 of Swords. 2 more cards. What are Virgos experiencing in May 2025? Whoa, child, look, your cards is like the Wild Wild West. I love it. Okay, so first 3 cards out. Let me meditate on these, Virgo. Give me a second. All right, Virgo. So we have our 8 of Swords here. We have our 9 of Pentacles and our Hermit card. Hermit actually represents Virgo. Look at you popping up in your own reading. You pulling a Leo move. But essentially, I like to think of the 8 of Swords as our anxiety card. Something that we're overthinking, something that's stressing us out to a point where it overwhelms us. In reverse, for me, it means that we are kind of releasing those swords. We're kind of realizing, hey, I'm the reason why I'm tied up with a rope with a blindfold on. Like, really, all I got to do is walk forward, because the swords aren't really messing me up. The swords are just thoughts, right? All I have to do is stop thinking like that. Boom. Rope lifted. And so I feel like you're coming into May a little freer, Virgo. If you had some things on your mind, if you had some things going on, you are kind of lifting out of that mindset or those limiting beliefs. Or for some of you specifically, it wasn't just a belief. You had a person or a situation that was like really messing up your head. And now you're back building your stuff. You're back worried about yourself. You're focusing back on your independence. You're focusing back on growing your own garden, building yourself up again. It's almost as if I'm getting this feeling of just like remembering who the F you are. Like, you know what I'm saying, Virgo? Like remembering before that happened, I was this. Before that happened, I was doing this. Let me go back to doing this. Because that's what works. It's been working. When did I forget that it worked? You know what I'm saying? I love that for you. So it's a beautiful thing. You feel better, much better this month. You may still have some of these things, but it's almost as if working on yourself and working on your financial stability and working on your garden and on the things that you can tangibly touch make you feel better. Because even for me, I am a Virgo rising, so this resonates with me so much. No matter what's going on, if I get back organized, if I start to meal prep again, if I start to go to the gym again, whatever is going on, if I go back to the core of getting my life together, I feel better. And I feel like that's what you're doing. So for some of you, end up in the hermit season. This doesn't have anything to do with people, because you could still be very much around people and be in hermit mode. You want to be quieter. You want to focus on yourself. Maybe you're not letting people into your world as much. Like, even if they're around, you may not tell them what you're thinking. They want to come over and you may say no. You know what I'm saying? And it feels very unapologetic, Virgo. Like you need this. It's for you, right? Even if you are, like I said, you could be a mother, a father, kids running around. Like you could be a business owner. Doesn't even matter. There's something that you're keeping just for you this month, and I love that for you. Clarity. 3 more cards. What is going on with Virgo in May 2025? 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. The Tower and the 2 of Pentacles. Love this. Okay. So 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We're a little impatient. And even with it being lined up with this 8 of Swords, I feel like you're kind of a little impatient about whatever. How can I say this? We're impatient about our getting where we want to be. Like, it's almost as if we were down so long that now that we feel more lifted, now that we're coming out of something, we want to hurry up and be like where we were before, and hurry up and see the results and the fruits of our labor. And the thing is, we are seeing the fruit. It's just that we want to see it at a speed. It's almost as if we're pissed at ourselves for being down in the first place. So now we're like, okay, that was cute. Can we hurry up and get to the part where I'm back on my stuff and I have it together and I'm back in my life again? You know what I'm saying? All right, Virgo, I had to pause it. It was too much going on with my neighbor. If you hear some more noises, I'm so sorry, but I want to get through this for y'all. So, yes, it's like we're just ready to get back to what we normally do. We're getting a little impatient. For some of you, there's this energy of picking up the pieces from something. And this feels like it may be a while ago, it may be very recent, but you're picking up the pieces again, and you're kind of going through a little bit of a personal transformation, okay? So have that patience with this transformation. Have that patience with this new chapter or this new thing that you're doing or this new, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't all have to be right now, okay? And be careful about being overbooking yourself or putting yourself in a bad headspace because, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm talking really fast. Because you are so ready to get back to your old life, you may try to book double so that you can like knock out more birds with one stone. So like for example, I'm trying to find the best way to say this. If you had multiple things going on at one point and you were balancing them well, and now that you've stopped for a time, or now that you've taken a break from these things, now you kind of have to play catch up. So you're trying to do double the work so that you can catch up faster. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. Careful about that. Slow your roll. You don't have to do it all today. Clarity. Excuse me. What is going on in Virgo's career and finances? What are their finances looking like in May 2025, Spirit? How's it going for my Virgos? Coffin. Bad investment, financial challenges, savings. Okay, career could be office work, night shift, job ending. Okay, and you've seen that award come out. Winning, money, payout for effort, recognition. Career, you could advance, professional career, fame. Okay, watch, it's time to profit, divine timing, seize the moment. Careers, you could in a waiting period. Remember what I just talked about earlier, you're waiting, temp work, and laid off. Okay, so that comes up twice. Some of you may be laid off this month. I hope not, knock on wood. But for somebody very specific, like a specific situation that I'm saying is that one job is on pause while the other job is going great. Right, so for my entrepreneurs or people who may be working multiple jobs, one job, it seems like it's on hold, and you're just like waiting, and you're just like, you know, trying to see what's the next level gonna bring, blah 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 blah. But then there's the other job that's going full speed ahead, right? Like I said, let's say you're an influencer or you have a business, you getting hella clients, but work may not be going so well. Okay. I'll be honest and say for some of you, you may have put one job down to focus on another. And that's probably why some of you are losing your job. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think in any way you made a bad investment money-wise. Maybe in time. You made a bad investment in your time, or like, you know, your time wasn't organized well. So you may have to find yourself like kind of backtracking and getting back on top of things so that you can catch up, like I said earlier. Okay, you may even be considering doing like a night shift or a temporary job, like it says here, so that you can like offset your income. But you're tired, honey. You were trying to work hard. Like I said, you're trying to catch up, and again, it's working for you. It's just a lot. Okay. Clarity about my Virgo's career and finances. Any messages for them, Spirit, that you need my Virgos to know about their career and finances this month? Yep, you and your loved ones are safe. It's time to release negativity. Okay. I want to say it's the way that you're thinking about things, Virgo. Change your perspective. Change the way that you feel like work is supposed to go in order for you to be successful. Change, like it's something else specific that I'm hearing is like there's one of you may have this tendency to think the worst. Like one little thing goes wrong and you're like, chop the whole thing, throw it away. My boss called me out, she hates me. Like there's a tendency for that. And while you may be right in some instances, you know, consider that you're actually in a better position than you think you are. Now, for others of you, it may be time to be looking for a new job. I ain't gonna hold you. And I feel like I said that in multiple readings today, but really, know when you're wasting your time. Know when something isn't, and I'm not talking about slow movement. I'm talking about no movement, right? Like you've been doing this for 20 years and it's not happening. You've been trying to fix this relationship with your boss or with your coworker and it's just not working. Like know when to pivot. Okay, my love? And let's switch over to your love and relationships. What does Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know about their love and relationships in the month of May? Interesting. One more. Clarity. No, I'll pull from another deck. How about that? First card out, friend zoned. Interesting. Still friends, just friends. Someone likes someone only as a friend, not relationship material. Proposal, get proposed to. Surprise gift, something that is proposed. Things move to the next level. Frigid. Chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted, getting iced out, not happy situation, needs time to thaw. First instance that I'm getting for my single Virgos is that you were in a relationship with someone. No. Someone friend-zoned you. And they may try to come back around in the month of May and make a proposal to you and say that they've changed, that they want to be in a relationship, they changed their mind, they want you back. And the reality of it is you're not feeling it anymore. On the other hand, for some of you, you're already in this relationship. You're kind of already on the path of, getting married, making it official, blah, blah, blah. And you may realize that you're not really feeling this person. And not in a bad way, because I feel like there's a loyalty here that some of you may really feel bad that you are thinking this way about this person. But the reality of it is there's some flaws in the connection. I don't want to put it all on them, but there's just some things you're not really too much feeling about them and who they are and what they bring to the table. So you may not be too crazy about that situation. For some of you, I think I said this last month, you may have ghosted somebody, or you may just be, when it comes to love, you're like, F it. Right? So that's why when this comes around, you like, no, everybody's friend zone. F you guys. I don't care. You like me, I don't give a fuck. Like that sort of thing. Okay? Now, this also can be vice versa, because you may reach out to somebody and you may try to ask them out and they may not be feeling it. So I want you to keep that in mind, Virgo. That's a possibility. If you're in a relationship, I'm going to be real with you. Things feel very stale. It feels very like you're on one side of the room, I'm on the other side of the room. Even if you guys are trying, there's still something in the space. Clarity. What does Virgo need? Virgos in relationships. What messages do you have for them? My Virgos that are in relationships, Spirit. What messages do you have for my Virgos that are in relationship? No, it's not the right time. Yes, luck is on your side. Hold on. Divorce. Wow. Experiencing a breakup. What did I just say? And again, if you are in a happy relationship, Virgo, disregard that. Okay? Only apply what applies. I think this yes and no, the reason why it's contradictory is because you're unsure. You don't really know. If you are in a relationship, you have a million reasons for why this will work, and you have a million reasons why you need to get away from them. But this may be on the table. Okay, my love? But I'm going to leave that up for interpretation for you, and I hope you have an amazing May. Let me know about it in the comments. Bye.